Well, so what we ended up doing was I sent you the picture of the sign that my daughter made, right?
Yeah.
And it said, I am giving unconditional love for $0 to heal my fear of cancer. So we made all these receipts that said unconditional love for $0 from me. And then it had a word of encouragement on it that my kids and I came up with. And there were 40 receipts that we made. So we ended up going to this park. As we got there, I started getting even more hesitation, like, oh my God, what am I doing? And I felt so vulnerable too, because the sign said that I'm afraid. Mm-hmm. You know, it was the declaration of the fact that I was in fear, and that felt so vulnerable to me because my old self is somebody who doesn't want to admit that I'm afraid. Yeah. And my daughter was like, come on, Mom, just open it up and go over there and, you know, see those people. And I was like, oh gosh, just hold on, guys, just hold on. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So we marched on to like the bigger crowd and gave away then the rest of the 40 receipts and had these amazing experiences with these random humans. When I got hugs from these people, I'm not even kidding. It's like, you know, Mario Brothers, where you get like a little something that like makes you bigger.
Yeah.
It was like a power up or something like that. The whole thing to give 40 receipts away was only 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. But at the end of it, my heart was like this much bigger. I could feel it outside of my chest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So that was super great. So, but that in and of itself is not the miracle. So I have to tell you the miracle that happened, which actually surprised me because I thought this was going to be it right here. You know, like, I'm going to go give some love, I'm going to receive some love, and, like, call it a day, you know? So after this experience, we drive down about 30 minutes, the kids and I, to my youngest son's game down in Castle Rock. And my heart is literally busted open with love, like 3 times what I felt before.
Yeah.
And I was telling my kids, like, I don't feel any fear. So, again, my ex-husband and I's relationship has been horrible, okay? It's just been horrible. And it's caused such pain in me, especially with this thought about dying young, because, you know, this is unfinished business, you know, to not have peace between another human. Mm-hmm. And so, and you can see that it is a lot of pain. Mm. And so, after this experience, I went to drop Jet off at the game and met Nick, my ex-husband. My heart was so filled with unconditional love that I told him that I loved him. I told him I'm so sorry for the pain and the conflict that we've had over the last several years. And I said, I want peace between us. I said that if I die young, I need you to know that I love you and I love our children. And I reached my hand out to where he was standing outside. And I'm telling you, on any other day besides Sunday, this would have never happened because we've had such conflict in our lives together. And he reached back his hand and he said, I love you too. And he said, thank you. And he said, you are going to be okay.
Oh, wow.
My kids, all 3 of my kids witnessed this. Wow. And for 2 hours after, we went to Jet's practice and went to Jet's game. And we sat in kindness with one another, with peace. And we spoke with our children together. I'm not even kidding what a miracle that is. We have had the most highest conflict, separation, and divorce, and it's been awful.
Wow.
And there's something interesting, too, is that I don't even know how this is going to change our relationship going forward. Don't know what that's going to look like. But I know that inside of me, this is the miracle. I ended the war within myself with Nick.
Wow.
I ended afterwards, I was like, kids, did you just see that? Like, I almost felt like I was in a dream or something. I was like, did that just happen? You know, like the exchange between their dad and me. And I was like, whoa, guys, what does that feel like to you? Like, and they were like, good.
Oh,
Felt good.
oh,
Like, that's the word they used.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Felt
Just
good.
felt so good. I've been so afraid of dying young. But after this happened, I literally lost that fear because I was able to just teach my kids, like, the best lesson in this whole entire world, which is unconditional love for $0.